Welcome to Sports Talk.
Hello and welcome. This is Nick from TONT Sports, and this is a Buffalo Bills salary review and all-season moves for 2022. 11-6 last year. Sean McDermott, they're knocking on heaven's door. Wow, hey. Let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. Bills, right damn there. Kansas City Chiefs, Buffalo Bills, man, is this a hell of a rivalry? We got some amazing quarterbacks in the AFC, don't we? Mahomes, Herbert, Allen, Jackson, Joe Burrow. I'm drawing some blanks right now, but you got the point. Look, okay, and honestly, we have Trevor Lawrence and Zach Wilson over here too. And Matt Jones for that matter. So a lot of future talent in the AFC. Ladies and gentlemen, here's the other thing. I don't think this team's going anywhere. I think that Josh Allen was my top-ranked prospect when he came out of college. Yes, anybody on this channel that. He was my top-ranked guy. I had him, and then I actually had Jackson. I know that sounds crazy, right? Oh, he was right. Nick was right. Oh, no, he's lying. Go back and watch my scouting video last year. It was actually kind of sucked, I'm going to be honest with you. But I leave my views there. I never take them off this channel. You see all my views on this channel. Unfortunately, our old channel got deleted, which was our channel that we used in 2019 and 2020. It got deleted. It was We Are Sports Gaming. For some reason, YouTube shut it down. So here's a new channel. So this is a mock offseason, mock free agency, mock draft for the Buffalo Bills. Unfortunately, you guys don't have a lot of money, so it's not going to be the greatest video in the world. But I'm going to show you a realistic view of what you guys could possibly do. I'm not going to restructure. I'm not going to do any of the things that these accountants and financial modules do. I'm just going to sit back and do what's right with the cap space that you guys have. So let's see what we got. So here we go. Here's the first slide. You guys get negative $2.2 million, as you see in the top left corner of your screen. Here's the team. Okay, and you see green, red, everyone that you see here is under current contract. The guys in green are the guys that if you cut, you would save money. The guys in red are the guys that you would cut and you will lose money. I'm not going to restructure contracts. Let me know what you guys would do. A few of these guys, I'm sure that Poyer would take maybe a contract, a contract restructure. Maybe Micah Hyde would, Darrell Williams, Mitch Morse, Cole Beasley said they might release him or trade him. But again, all these guys, all in all, I know that the team does not want to blow up this team. They're not going to save money with cutting Mitch Morse, cutting Darrell Williams, cutting Cole Beasley or trade him, cutting Jordan Poyer. Now they have $20 million. $20 million, what are you going to do? Bring in one or two guys that are good for cutting all those guys? You're nuts. So all in all here, there's really no reason to make a lot of moves. Again, if you were to cut Cole Beasley, you would save $6.1 million. If you were to cut Gregory Russo, which you would never do, you would lose $6.6 million. You guys at negative $2.2 million. I honestly don't see you guys making a lot of moves. I think you guys stick it out with the team that you have. And even if you get rid of Cole Beasley, it would put you at $4 million. That's not enough to make a lot of moves. Maybe you restructure a few contracts. This series, we're not restructuring. If I could sit here all day long, restructure every contract for every team, I would be going nuts. Might as well sign me as a Bills GM at that point and let me do all the work for you guys. And I feel like I would do a pretty decent job. But that's not what I'm doing this series. I'm just going to take it as is, and we're going to look at this. So let me know what you guys would do to cut, and let me know how much money you guys would save on this video. Let's go to the notable losses list, the guys that are currently not under contract. Here they are. This slide would not be made available without one guy or one and only or prestigious guy that figured out the expected contracts, which I don't know why that says expected pay. I guess, expected contracts that are going to be paid, and the percent of snaps played. Really, truly, I got to give a lot of credit to the one and only Noah, the garbage can Thompson. He truly does help us out. So, Noah, thank you. Let's hop into this. First things first, we got edge rusher Jerry Hughes. Expected contract is a 1 year, $6.5 million deal, and he played 52.7% of the snaps. Next guy, wide receiver Emmanuel Sanders. Expected contract is a 1 year, $5 million deal. He played 62.4% of the snaps. Next guy, quarterback Mitchell Trubisky. Expected contract is a 1 year, $7 million deal, and his percent of snaps played was 2.8%. And next guy's cornerback Levi Wallace. He is expected contract a 3 year, $19 million deal, and his percent of snaps plays 93.9% of the snaps. Last but not least, Stevens tackle Harrison Phillips. Expected contract a 2 year, $12 million deal, and his percent of snaps plays 44.8% of the snaps. Now, with that being stated, typically a good rule of thumb is guys that play a high percent of stats, that played it well, will be guys that they look forward to bring back to keep continuity and to keep, good players on the team. Unfortunately, with negative $2.2 million cap space, it can be very tough to do that. For the sake of this video, we're not going to do much of anything. So let's hop into the next slide. I'm going to show you our potential targets. There you go, potential targets. Estimated cap space, negative 2.2 million. We don't have you guys cutting nobody because I don't feel like you guys will just cut nobody. I don't have you guys signing anybody either with negative $2.2 million. I can't have you sign somebody. So that being stated, there's no reason to franchise somebody. So this is going to be really a mock draft video for you guys. Team needs running back, wide receiver, interior offensive lineman, defense tackle, edge, and cornerback. Well, here's what we got you guys doing. In the first round, we got you guys drafting Breece Hall. Listen to me now. This guy is literally my exact comparison to Jonathan Taylor. Bring him in. Give Allen a running back. Please do it. Oh, first round running back. Are you some kind of moron? No, I'm not. Breece Hall is a hell of a running back. Second round, bring in edge rusher Cameron Thomas. Third round, bring in Alante Taylor. You guys are going to say, why edge rusher Cameron Thomas? We got Boogie Basham. We got Gregory Rousseau. Bring in Cameron Thomas. I was never a fan of Boogie Basham when he got him. I was never a fan of AJ Epinesa. You got a lot of guys. Bring in another guy. I don't know much about Cameron Thomas, to be honest with you. It was a need, and he was the best guy available for a mock draft, so that's who I put in for you guys. Let me know what you guys would do there instead. And cornerback, Alante Taylor. Fourth round, we're going to predict for you guys because it's way too late in the draft. We don't know who will be available. Let's look at your 2022-2023 expected depth chart. Here it is, okay? And we got you guys listed here in yellow. These are your placeholders. And in light blue, these are your draft picks. Usually we'd have green. Green would mean that you sign somebody with the money that you have. Unfortunately, you guys don't have a lot of money. And in orange would be re-sign. But again, we don't have you really re-signing anybody. So overall, look, you're bringing in Breece Hall to put alongside Josh Allen. I'll tell you something. That's a hell of a move. That move alone could put you guys in the Super Bowl, in my opinion. You got Cameron Thomas alongside with Gregory Rousseau and Alante Taylor playing alongside Tre'Davious White here. Overall, offensive line doesn't go down. Wide receivers stay literally exactly the same, in my opinion, besides you're losing Emmanuel Sanders. Maybe you draft a receiver in the 4th or 5th round if you want to, especially if you lose Cole Beasley. On the defense, you're bringing a good edge rusher. You're losing Star Lutulele is a placeholder if you can bring somebody else in later in the draft, but you're probably not going to get anybody better than Star Lutulele. Cornerback, you're bringing Alante Taylor with Tre'Davious White. That's a nice move. You got Tremaine Edmonds and Matt Milano at linebacker. Teron Johnson's also playing that nickel role. You got Jordan Poyer and Micah Hyde at safety. Really good roster on paper. Look, you make these moves. You don't blow up the roster. You don't do anything crazy. You keep Cole Beasley maybe. You went 11-6 last year. I still see you guys winning around 11, 12 games this year and possibly punching a ticket into the Super Bowl, especially if you add a running back, something that Josh Allen has not had. So please bring him in. I know it's a first-round pick, but you got to bring him in. Breece Hall is the best running back in this draft class. Bring him in. Not Kenneth Walker. Bring in Hall. He can catch, he can run, and do a little bit of everything. He's fast as hell. Ladies and gentlemen, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. We'll see you guys soon. Peace. We are Built Better.